everyone, today I'm going to show you how to download and install the jogscotland app for an Android. First, you need to ensure that your phone has an internet connection. It's best to use Wi-Fi rather than mobile data, which may incur a cost. Open the list of apps on your phone and find and open Google Play Store. In the search box at the top, as shown here, search for jogscotland, jogleader, or jogscotland, jogleader, and any of these terms should find the app. Click on the jogscotland app that comes up once searched, and then you'll be brought to a page like this. And from here, you can click on Install. Once clicking Accept, the app will begin to download, and then you will be able to open the app by clicking Open. Now I'll show you how to use the jogscotland activity tracker. In this presentation, I'll show you how to log into the app, how to set up a new session on your phone, how to scan barcodes, and how to upload a completed session to the server. First, I'll show you how to log into the app. Once you've opened the app, you will be presented with a screen like this. Enter your parkrun barcode ID and password, as shown here. Once you've filled in your parkrun barcode ID and password, tap Authenticate. This will bring you to the My Sessions home screen, and from this page you can create new sessions. How to locally create a session ahead of time. To locally create a session ahead of time, for example, the day or week before, you are able to do so by tapping the New button on the top right of the screen. Once you've done that, your page will look like this. Click on the Date field to choose a date for your session. It will bring up a calendar like this, which you can then click on the date you wish to select information for your session from. To get rid of the keyboard which comes up when you click on the date field, simply click the phone's back button once and it will be easier to see the calendar. Without the keyboard, it's easier to see the whole calendar to select a date like this. Then tap in the location box to type a location, such as a community centre or an area such as George Square or Marchmont. Choose a rough distance and duration by tapping on the box, which will bring up a selection of distances to choose from. We give the selection of approximate distances as we don't track the exact distance for each individual runner, just an approximate distance for the session as a whole. If there are runners of different abilities running different distances, the leader can either pick an approximate average distance for the whole group or choose to log more than one session. For example, a 4-kilometre session and an 8-kilometre session, and scan the relevant joggers to each. This will come up once you click on the approximate distance. So from here, you can select an appropriate distance for your session. Once clicking on the approximate duration box, you'll be presented with the box similar to the one for distance. So you can select an appropriate duration for your session. After entering the distance and duration, select the back button at the top right to locally save the session and return it to the default screen. This shows that the session has been saved locally as it has an orange circle next to it. How to locally create a session on the day and immediately start scanning barcodes. To locally create a session on the day and immediately start scanning, follow the instructions from the previous section, but stay on the session view page instead of going back. Tap the Record Participation button to start scanning everyone's barcodes. This will launch the scanner, which is a camera viewfinder with a line through the center. The barcode scanner looks like this. Get the barcode in the viewfinder and position the line going through it. The app beeps when it has focused and scanned the barcode. Once scanned, the interface briefly goes back to the session view screen, then reloads the scanning interface ready for the next one. If the barcode will not scan, try slowly moving the device nearer and further away. If it still won't scan, you can hit the phone's back button and you will get the chance to enter it manually or exit scanning. The image on the left won't scan the barcode because it's not going through the red line. However, the barcode on the right has scanned because the scanner has gone green because the line is through the barcode. If the barcode can't scan, then this notice will pop up. From this, you will be able to try and scan the barcode again, or you can enter it manually and then select Enter Manually. To enter it manually, just tap on the Manual Entry button on the session view screen and manually enter the ANN number on the person's barcode and then tap Enter Manually. To just do a single scan, tap Record Single Participant. This will bring up a barcode scanner. However, the only difference to the Record Participation button is that it doesn't reload the scanner once you've done the first scan. Clicking on the Record Single Participant button brings up the scanner again like this. Once you've scanned the barcodes, they will show up at the bottom of the session view screen in green like this. How to locally edit a session, for example, to go into a pre-created session at the session start time and start scanning participants. To locally edit a session, for example, to go into a pre-created session at the session start time and start scanning participants, tap the session in question to edit. Start scanning by tapping Record Participation, which will bring up the barcode scanner for you to start scanning people's barcodes. Once you've scanned everyone's barcodes, to save the session locally, tap the back button at the top right. How to save any local session to the server. To save any session to the server, go back to the default My Sessions screen if you're not already there. Swipe the session in question, either left or right. This brings up a menu including Upload to the server, which you need to tap to save it. If you don't currently have internet connection, it'll tell you this and you won't be able to upload. If it's too late to save the session, it'll tell you this and you won't be able to save it. The current cutoff is noon the day after the session date. If there are duplicate scans of the same athlete, it'll come up with a message like this and you won't be able to save it either. How to remove a duplicate participant. To remove duplicate participants from the list of participants within a session, tap the session in question to edit. You'll know which athlete ID you need to delete because the error message gives you the ANN number when you attempt to save the session remotely. This tells you that you need to delete the duplicate participant with the ANN of A25830. Tap the session in question to edit and tap one of the instances of the duplicate participant. These are listed in green at the bottom of the session view screen. This brings up a menu from which you can choose to delete the participant, which will leave the remaining non-duplicate instance. At the bottom of the screen now, where it says all the scans, you can see that the duplicate ones have been removed. Once the session has been uploaded to the server, the orange icon turns green like this. How to delete a local session. To delete a local session, which is one that has not been saved remotely to the server yet, you need to swipe the session in question either left or right. A local session will have an orange circle on the left of it. If it is indeed a local session, then it'll offer a button to delete it, which you can then tap Delete Session. Thank you.